Ladies, hey,
Well, let me give you another example. Tia Mowry's ex-husband, Corey Harvey. If that man was to go out there and badmouth her like she's doing him, hell would come up on that man. But she's able to say all things about that man, dog him, continually push his button, saying little shit just because she's upset and feeling some type of way. Because today, Mark is not what she thought it was. Go ahead.
What did she say about him that was bad?
The way she talks, it makes it sound like he was an abusive type of husband. That's one thing. You don't want to put that out there like it's a man is abusive, emotionally abusive, physically abusive. That's the vibe that she was. Go ahead, ma'am. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. That's the problem. You want to keep it.
No. This is real time of the double standards we talking about right here. Y'all able to
Gosh.
That's forgiveness. I haven't cut y'all off not one time. But then when y'all start talking, you know, I stand down, I stand up. Go ahead, though, ladies. Y'all
no, Hank, you just get us going. So I ain't trying to even interrupt. I
been known to do that to the ladies. It's not my fault. The Lord blessed me like that. But go ahead.
No, I just was about to say like that. You know, keep it okay. So if we talking about if she made him look like he was mentally and physically abusive, maybe he was being, and I think that's what abusers, how they go undetected for so long, because you want to keep a victim silent, right? Like, what's wrong with her speaking about that? Yeah, we might not look at him the same, but you shouldn't have been putting your hands on that woman or abusing her mentally. But that don't mean he might not be able to get another woman. Somebody gonna want his ass. Somebody.
Well, wait a minute.
The thing about it, there was never no situation of abuse. See, that's what I'm talking about.
How do you know?
You're right, man. We don't know. We only know what she tells us.
Wait a minute.
My man's not talking. He's not putting her down. He's not taking shots at her like she's doing him.
But maybe he just don't have the same platform.
She lost her virginity to him. She's gonna act up.
Period.
Let me say
wait. I can't merch that, because if she was being abused, she was being abused. That's not. I don't know. I digress, y'all. I digress.
I'm just keeping it stacked. She waited till she was 25 years old to have sex. She knew she was dating him, and she knew him since she was 19. There's going to be a certain level of emotion that's attached to the whole situation. So they both should have handled it better.
Let me say this. I've seen several posts about this woman. I've never heard her say anything negative about him, but she constantly talks about the divorce. Constantly. So I feel like sometimes you just have to know what not to say. Like, the world does not need to know everything. Now, I do know that I believe she was a virgin, like somebody said, and she lost her virginity to him, which means that she didn't have any experience whatsoever with anybody else. And then they got a divorce, because it seems like she never had time to figure her life out. And I think that's why she got a divorce, because she was unhappy. I don't necessarily feel like he did anything to her. It doesn't seem like she's giving off that type of energy. So I don't know like what you heard, but I don't feel like he was abusive to her. I feel like she had some issues that she had to figure out without necessarily having a husband. Maybe she feel like she was like held back from life because she was giving so much to a husband and kids, etc. I don't know, but I never heard her say anything negative about him directly.
Well, so two things. What is it that she was saying about the divorce, and also that what you just said about her feeling as if she was being held back? Most women would interpret that as abuse
and control.
I don't think it was abuse.
And control.
No, I think it was just. I mean, I don't know, but based on
and misogyny too.
I personally
they love that word.
To do with her husband. I think it had everything to do with herself, because I saw something the other day where she was saying that she wants to be loved. She wants someone. And it's like, well, you had that someone, but maybe she didn't get the type of love that she wanted from him. But I don't think that she was saying that he abused her. I don't know. I'm gonna try to pull up this video, and
I have to politely leave. I have a studio session that begins in about 3 minutes.
okay.
But I appreciate you guys for having me out.
Yes, sir.
I can't.
All right, be safe, brother. Take care.
Blessings to all you.
Yes, sir. But realistically though, Kelly, like that statement of her feeling as if she was being held back in her marriage, we can honestly agree that especially nowadays, most women would say that or assume, because she's not giving specifics, that he was being abusive and controlling.
I don't think so, and I'm gonna stand on that. I don't think that man was abusive to her.
I mean, well, Raimi just said that.
What did I say?
You said that he was potentially being abusive.
No, I was just responding to because how we got on this topic was him saying that men don't get the same grace to be able, like, if they say something wrong, it's like they shunned forever. And I'm like, well, why do you feel like that, right? And he was like, well, this is an example. So I no disrespect him, but I felt like we're scrambling to find where men are the victims, right? Like I just don't understand how a woman speaking her truth of her perspective, because it takes two to be in a relationship. So if she is speaking on her perspective, how on earth all of a sudden is this man or anyone the victim? The same way from the clip, all of a sudden is disrespectful to that man. That is that woman's perspective, and guess what? That was going to be her results from the words that came out of her mouth. How is the man all of a sudden the victim? It seems like any time we talk, men become the victim.
It's disrespectful.
Let me answer that. The reason why, because he's in an industry where your name is everything, right? And if your name gets out there in this mud, just like what Jonathan Majors is going through right now, he's looked as an abuser in a situation like that, and really he's not. But if they put that dirt out on your name, especially brothers, now the white folks, they could probably get away with it and get a job like my man Robert Downey Jr. He could bounce back. Brothers, we only get one shot at this thing. And if your name's been drugged through the mud, and the perception is that he's like this, it's going to be hard for him to get opportunities because of perception.